Before you get the wrong idea, here's a disclaimer. The recreational vehicles at Junebug Retro Resort are not for driving around. But why would you want to drive one away from this oasis? Junebug Retro Resort has 10 rentable, permanently positioned, mid-20th century RVs. It's the creation of Tom and Charlene Pagano.
About 5 years ago, I woke up and thought, I have this idea, and maybe we should open up a retro park, and we would just put a bunch of these vintage campers out in the field, and people could kind of go and escape modern times.
I thought he was crazy. Like, literally, whenever he first came up with the idea, I was like, okay, sweetie, kind of patted him on the back.
But Tom was persistent, and Charlene was patient.
I mean, I get it now, but sometimes in the beginning it took me a little bit longer to grasp the actual idea of what he was talking about.
Always loved the 1950s campers, just the artistic aspect of them. They're just beautiful rolling pieces of art.
Tom's family actually did the RV thing for vacations as he grew up.
As children, we traveled a lot from New York down to Florida and up to Nova Scotia in the back of one of those slide-ins, so the kind you put in the back of a pickup truck. I liked it when the family all got together. I just have good feelings about campers and transporting yourself back in time and things like this.
The retro RVs at Junebug do transport us back in time. They are actual vintage dwellings, refurbished and loved with brand names like Shasta, Trotwood, and Yellowstone. They can sleep from 1 to 5 people. They're air-conditioned with running water and bathrooms. There's also a central bathhouse with modern shower facilities, a pavilion for events like weddings, a newly constructed treehouse that can hold 25 people at a time. And it's all surrounded by sky, water, and plenty of green landscape.
So we're on 50 acres. There's a half mile of creek that goes through the property called Flat Creek. There's 30 acres of wooded property and 20 acres on the flat. Right now we're just utilizing the land on the flat, and we have about 1 acre of organic farm that we still farm to this day, and it's been farmed for as long as people around here know of.
Recreational vehicles these days are tightly engineered machines that are designed to save gas, fit a lot into a little space, and to use lightweight products. Old-time RVs came from an era that had different priorities.
Back in this day, I think that they got the artist involved first, and then they had the engineers weigh in.
Because towing this thing from Indiana on the back of his truck, like his Tundra pickup truck, like he couldn't find places to get gas.
The treehouse is way up in the woods.
But Tom, with a certain amount of permission from Charlene, continues to shop for more RVs.
Yes, we are.
She told me years ago I have to stop buying campers, but then when I show her the pictures, I go, look at that one, and then she says, okay.
Now you're driving.
Well, but it's one of those things where, like, you don't realize the value until you're in it.
A perfect example is Charlene's experience booking weddings for the resort.
So the brides and grooms come and take the tours, and they're so excited because the idea is to blow their guests' minds. So they show up and they're like, wait, you're getting married at a trailer park? Come on, which is hilarious. But at the same time, they show up and like, they're just completely blown away.
Junebug Retro Resort is at 355 Clarks Chapel Road in Weaverville. To book your vintage camper, give them a call at 828-208-1979 or go online to junebugretroresort.com.